There have been some very special memories. One of the things I really think of, I've always had a dream to spend time in Paris. Not living in a hotel, to live there like I was a Parisian. And so I said to Joe, you pick a time when we're going to do this. I don't care when it is. And he told me, okay, we're going to do it for his 65th birthday, which was a few years later. And all of a sudden you turn around and it's here. And he decided, I can't do this. And I said, we rented an apartment. We went to Paris, rented an apartment. It was lovely. And before we were going to leave, he said, I can't be out of the office that long. I can't be gone that long. I'll be bored. And I said, have you ever been bored a day in your life? And he said, no, but I will be. And I said, I almost backed down and I said, nope, we're going. We spent 5 weeks in Paris in a gorgeous apartment. It was one of the highlights, I think, for both of us of our lives.
Yes, it was.
And for several years after that, we went back to Paris for a month every year.
I think understanding each other, having a personality that isn't down, that looks at the good side of things, doing things together. We look back now at our lives and we see how lucky we were, how lucky we are now. Our kids were very, very good. I really enjoyed my life. I can't really highlight anything, especially because it was all just really great. We'd had very little downtime when our parents died, of course. Having a tough time, you have to look at the other side of the coin. You need to know that that'll pass and the light will shine through again. And that's how we've been all the years we've been married. We've had very, very few arguments, and we've enjoyed our life, and I hope you all will do the same. I tried to put back. I was president of Jewish Big Brothers, and after that I was invited to become on the national board, which is a secular organization. I served on the national board for 30 years. I tried to put back in my community. I was on the Traffic and Parking Commission in the 79, 80, 81, and now I am a Public Works Commissioner here in the city. And I've served on many city committees and all of that. I enjoyed doing good service that helped out for the city.
I've always been very involved in fundraising. Always. I'm pretty good at what I do. And I'm very involved in the Jewish community. I always have been. I joined a charity group, and when I went to Jewish Federation, I've been doing that my whole life, and I've been a major fundraiser for most of them. I've been president of a lot of things. I do a lot of that. Right now, my big passion is a place called Bet Teshuvah. It is the only Jewish residential rehab house in the country. And I went there because a friend of mine had a grandchild there and asked me to help out with fundraising because she said they don't know how. And I did it, and I really got hooked on the place. And now I head their development department as a layperson, and I spend a lot of time there. And I love it. I've found so many of my friends, as they've gotten older, become much more conservative in their life. I've become much more liberal. I hope I have become much more understanding of people, listening to them better. A lot of that I attribute to my time at Bet Teshuvah. I now do Torah study with a rabbi down there. I have never been religious in my life. We don't go to our own temple for Friday night services. We go there. Those things, it's made a big difference in my life. Just been we've had a blessed life. Our kids, we are so proud of all of our kids. They are individually, they are very, very different people. Like, they are such great kids with great families. No complaints. I would like to be remembered. I guess I really want to be remembered for who I am and what I am and what I've done good in this world. My children, my grandchildren, and they've all the. I guess that's my legacy. And I hope that I've instilled in them a sense of doing the right, and I think we have. How would I sum up my life? I would say it was wonderful. Yeah, of course, every life has ups and downs, but the ups are so much more than the downs.
Oh, yeah, yes, indeed.
Couldn't ask for better.
We always say how lucky we are, and we mean it.
Thank you. Thank you not only for this, but for the kind of kids you've been, the kind of grandchildren you've given us, the life. And I think our biggest wish for you is that you have the kind of life we've had
Absolutely.
and the kind of family to share it with.
Now, if you were going to describe your mother in a couple words, what words would come to your mind?
Kind, caring, loving, good mother, good wife, just like a really great person.
Generous, happy, efficient, capable.
Strong, determined, and opinionated, and loving.
How about your father?
Calm, patient, understanding.
Good-hearted, gentle, hardworking, caring, loving dad.
Warm and loving and all around great guy.
I'm thankful that I have two parents that are still married to each other and still love each other. I think that's been a fabulous role model for me in my marriage. I'm thankful that that they're both healthy and able to do so much. I'm thankful for the sense of family they gave me and the warmth and kindness that they instilled.
How do you think they're going to be remembered?
As wonderful people, by their family and their community and everything they've done for every organization they've touched, every group they've touched.
Just as pillars of the community and loving parents and grandparents and people who gave themselves to everybody else and everything else.
They really did, everything that now that I can look back and evaluate, parents should do. They were always there for me. I never remember feeling disappointed or let down by them in any way. And I just think that they were really great parents. Mom and Dad, I don't think I realized it or appreciated as I was growing up, but in retrospect, you were the best parents anyone could ever ask for. You had the best marriage anyone that I ever saw. You treated us well, you raised great kids, and it's a tribute to both of you, and thank you for everything you did.
I love you guys, and thank you so much for giving us such a great, stable and warm childhood and loving environment to be raised in.
I love you both so much, and you have had such a huge and positive impact on my life, and I can't thank you enough for all the gifts you've given me. I love you.